Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. And today I want to share with you this Making a Difference paper pack called A Walk in the Forest. And as I say, it's a Making a Difference product. It means that €3 or £2.50 from the sale of the pack of paper goes to support organisations dedicated to spreading cheer and providing support to those in need. And I believe that in the UK that will be the Salvation Army. So lots of lovely designs in the paper pack, as you can see from the catalogue. And it also coordinates with the Merriest Tree dies that will cut out some of the trees from the paper. And also this cute bear here can be cut with the polar bear punch that's called Very Cute, I think. Very Cute punch. Let me just look at the catalogue. Merry Christmas, page 22. This punch here will cut out this guy there. Okay, so yeah, as I said, lots of lovely designs. I have used half a sheet of this gorgeous paper and I've turned it into a lovely little gift bag. Now, this is quite a chunky little gift bag. It measures 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches by 2 1/2 inches. And I just want to quickly show you how to make it. So as I say, this is half a sheet, so I've just cut that 12 by 12 down to 12 by 6. I will bring in my Simply Scored, got that in there, and on this long side here I want to score that at 3 1/4 and then 5 3/4. Skipped out there. 5 3/4, then at 9 inches, and finally 11 1/2 inches. Turning that around, and I want to score that at 2 1/4 inches and at 5 1/2. The 5 1/2 is completely optional, and I just did it so that you could see both sides of the paper at the same time. Okay, so we've got that little 1/2 inch of the other design peeking through. Right, so got our score lines done. Let's get our bone folder, and as this is just paper, I'm just giving it a light press with my bone folder to burnish all of those score lines. Okay, and this one goes like that. Long one, so I'm just making sure that my edges line up before I give that a little press. And then that top one we want to fold this way, so again making sure that we're all lined up there first before I give that a little burnish with my bone folder. Okay, now before I do anything else, I am going to just glue that bit down. Okay, so little line of glue right the way along there, and press that down. Okay, you may then wish to just give those pieces another little, oh, I forgot to burnish that one, a little fold just so that they now know that they're going the opposite way. Okay, so we need to form the base of this. Nice and easy. We've got that score line. We're cutting up along these score lines to just that score line there. So straight up that score line and do the same all the way along. Okay. And then the last one there. And I'm going to chop that off just with a little notch from there. Okay, and put a little notch in there as well. Okay, now we have 2 rectangles and we've got 2 squares. I'm going to fold the rectangles out of the way and I'm going to chop into those squares just to take out some of the bulk off the base. Okay. Now ordinarily I would have made the length of this piece the same as the width of this piece. This piece was 2.5, but because I wanted that bit there and I didn't want my bag to be too short, I reduced that down to 2.25, which means that it doesn't meet right to the edge on there when we fold it, but it's the base. If anybody's worried about that and not what's in this pretty bag, then shame on them. Okay, so very little paper wasted. Get your 2 bags from 1. Bring my glue back out and I'm going to put it along that tab here. Okay, a little bit of glue there. Fold that down and then fold that across, and that should all meet up nice and neatly, and I can give that a good press. All right, and I can fold it that way and give that a press again. Right, so we've now got that join at the back. I'm going to push this piece from the back forward. I'm going to add glue to both of these side tabs, and I'm going to pop that one on there, and then that one on there, and then I'm going to put glue all the way around this piece and fold that forward. And as I say, we've not got a nice neat join there, but we've got a nice rounded corner there. That's the front, and I'll just give that a press to make sure they're all glued down nicely. Okay, next bit, just give that a gentle fold in, match up your corners there, and then give it a bit more of a press. Okay, and it's just so that it kind of folds in a bit more naturally there. I am using my crocodile, and the crocodile comes with 2 different holes. I'm using the bigger one, and the reason I'm using my crocodile is because we'll go right the way through that. So I'm just lining that up kind of in the middle of that 1/2 inch panel, and I am 1/2 inch in from the end. Do that at the other side too. Crocodile just sails right the way through all of that paper. Nice and easy. So on mine, I've used this ribbon. Now it is a little bit thick for when you're tying a knot. As you can see, it's a chunky little knot there. You could decide to make that knot a feature at the front or at the back, hide it at the back. I decided just to keep mine inside. I kind of figure I will probably put chocolates, little treats, and maybe some shredded tissue on the top of that before I gift it, and that might kind of disguise that knot a little bit. So this is new ribbon from the mini catalogue as well. It is called Sparkle Ribbon. It's balmy blue, same colour as the paper. So I'm starting where I want to finish. That makes sense? And then just feed that right the way through, hopefully. And this is where I find my embossing thingy that I had, that I did use. It's normally quite good. Don't know what I've done with it. Poke that ribbon right the way through there. Okay, and then you're going to just make sure you've got plenty to play with. And you can always straighten it up and make sure you've got it all going, you know, you've got as much of the sparkle showing as you can. So poking that through the front of there, and then I've just got one more hole I need to poke that through. Oops, missed it. Got a right mess there now, haven't I? Am I poking? Okay, so I think I want my handles to be about there. Give myself plenty to tie that little knot. Just pull that a little bit more. Give myself that there. Then I can pull it to tie that knot. Okay, just have the ends showing and then trim those ends right off. Like that. And as I say, in real time, I would make more effort rather to make sure that I haven't got my ribbon so twisted. It's not bad. I've done that. Have I done that wrong? No, I haven't done that wrong. It's just that that's a bit longer. That's all. Bag made just to make the little tag, and I just grabbed a piece of basic white card that was in my scraps pile. This one is 1 3/4 inches wide, but the bit on here is 1.5. No, it's 2 rather, wouldn't be 1.5. So what I'm doing is just trying to make sure that I've kind of got that in the middle-ish. That should do. Press that. Okay. And then, how long is that? Ruler, 2.5 inches. Let me just trim that off there then. So lining up the points, 2.5. Got a bit left for another one. And then I kind of thought it looked a bit strange being square there. And I've used, on that one, I've used a corner rounder, but I kind of think those corners are too big. So on this one, I'm totally eyeballing it, and I'm just going to snip those 2 corners off to kind of tie up with those 2 corners there. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So stamping with Balmy Blue. This stamp is from Magical Meadow. I just like the Winter Wishes thing with the little snowflake. Sorry, I don't think I said that punch is called Sparkling Snowflakes Tag Topper. Not a quick and easy one to say, but it is really quite cute. Right, stamping done. Just need to attach this little tag, which has got enough room to say to you from me. And I just tied that on with some of the baker's twine and used the white. And to attach it, I just put my twine through there, okay? Then around that ribbon tie, just gave that a wee knot and another one. I don't want it to dangle too far down, so I'm tying that fairly tight to the ribbon, and then just chop off the excess with just a little, pull that a little bit tighter, there we go, just a little bit of a tail left on there. Final touch was these absolutely gorgeous sequins. They are adhesive backed glitter sequins, and I didn't use any of the green ones, but I did use blue, blue there, and then a kind of clear one like so, and then I'll just put another blue one. I stuck with the smaller ones down there, and there we go. This is part of my Festive Friday series, so I will be sharing a festive project every Friday throughout September until I get bored of it or we get to Christmas, whichever comes first. But certainly there will be a Festive Friday project all throughout September 2023, so I hope you'll pop back and check out the next one. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to click on that subscribe button, click the bell and get notification the next time I upload a tutorial. Until then, please do take care. Bye.